Tomorrow, NBA 2K27 drops its gameplay trailer. Some of you are going to watch it on your phone in 4K, probably while doing 3 other things at the same time, and just expect it to look incredible, and it will. But here's the thing, it wasn't always like this. There was a time when an NBA 2K trailer was basically a screenshot and a prayer. So before 2K27 drops tomorrow, let's take a walk through 26 years of gameplay reveals. From a Dreamcast in 1999 to whatever insane next-gen footage we're about to see tomorrow. If you've never touched a Dreamcast in your life, don't worry. That's exactly who this video is for. Let's start at the very beginning. November 1999. No YouTube. No 2K Twitter countdown teasers. No Discord leaks. If you wanted to see gameplay, you found a magazine. Or you walked into a store and watched a demo kiosk like it was a museum exhibit. The first ever NBA 2K released on the Sega Dreamcast, developed by Visual Concepts and published by Sega. The cover athlete was Allen Iverson. And honestly, that tells you everything about the era. AI wasn't just a great player, he was an attitude. And that's what this whole franchise was built on from day one. There was no cinematic gameplay trailer the way we know it now. Marketing back then was previews in gaming magazines and word of mouth. But what NBA 2K did have, even in 1999, was a reputation for looking and playing more realistic than anything else on the market. That reputation is the seed of literally everything the franchise became. Iverson stayed the cover athlete all the way through 2K4, 5 straight years, one face. Try to imagine that happening today. One cover athlete for 5 consecutive releases. It'd break the internet in a completely different way. Between 1999 and 2004, Sega published the series while it expanded from Dreamcast only to PlayStation 2, Xbox, and GameCube. This is the unglamorous part of the story, but it's important. This is when the actual gameplay, DNA, got built. 2-player control schemes, franchise modes, the beginnings of what would become MyCAREER decades later. Then in 2005, everything changed behind the scenes. 2K Sports, under Take-Two Interactive, the same company behind Rockstar and GTA, took over publishing. This is the moment NBA 2K stopped being a Sega basketball game and became its own brand. The 2K Sports logo you see today traces directly back to this handoff. And once 2K Sports took the wheel, the presentation started to matter a lot more. This is where you start seeing actual gameplay trailers, not just box art and magazine previews, but real footage, edited, scored, and built to hype you up. Shaquille O'Neal took over the cover for 2K6 and 2K7, and 2K7 was a massive technical leap. It was the series' first entry on PlayStation 3, which meant the graphics jump was the biggest the franchise had ever seen at that point. Then 2K8 happened, and this is a genuinely important year in gaming history, not just 2K history. NBA 2K8 introduced the Slam Dunk Contest and shipped with a 23-song licensed soundtrack. That might sound small now, but at the time, it was a knockout blow in the console basketball wars. NBA 2K effectively pushed its biggest competitor, NBA Live, out of relevance. From this point forward, there was really only one basketball game that mattered. Kobe Bryant landed the cover for 2K10, and by now the trailers were starting to look like actual advertisements. Motion-captured player movement, real broadcast-style camera work, players talking trash in cutscenes. The gap between watching a trailer and watching an actual NBA broadcast was shrinking fast. 2011 is a huge turning point. Michael Jordan appeared on the NBA 2K11 cover, the first time a retired legend, not a current superstar, fronted the game, and the trailer leaned all the way into it, recreating iconic Jordan moments in-game, treating the game less like a simulator and more like a tribute. 2. K12 doubled down. 3 cover athletes, Jordan again, plus Magic Johnson and Larry Bird on special editions. This is the year 2K figured out something huge. Nostalgia sells just as hard as the current superstar does. That idea never left the franchise. It's still exactly what's happening with all these legend editions and throwback content today. By 2K14, LeBron James was on the cover, and the trailers had basically become mini documentaries. Real interviews mixed with in-game footage, blurring the line between this is a video game and this is a Nike commercial. This is where things get genuinely wild for anyone who only knows modern. 2K NBA, 2K16, cover shared by Steph Curry, James Harden, and Anthony Davis, introduced a MyCAREER story mode called Livin' the Dream, written and directed by Spike Lee, an actual Oscar-nominated filmmaker directing a basketball video game's career mode. The gameplay trailers for this era weren't just, look how good the graphics are anymore, they were selling you a story. Full voice-acted cutscenes, actual narrative arcs, choices that affected your player's career. If you're a newer player who's only ever known MyCAREER as grind badges, play games. Understand that this mode used to be treated like prestige television. This is also the stretch where trailers started becoming events. Countdown clocks, teaser drops, cryptic social posts before the real reveal. The exact hype-building playbook that channels like ours cover today. That didn't exist in the Iverson era. It got invented right around here. Fast forward to 2K21, Damian Lillard and Zion Williamson on the cover. And this is the console generation jump. PS5 and Xbox Series X launched, and NBA 2K's trailers became a genuine showcase for what next-gen hardware could even do. Sweat, fabric physics, crowd reactions, arena lighting that actually looked photographed instead of rendered. 2K22 brought in Luka Doncic. 2K23 had Devin Booker on the standard cover with Michael Jordan on premium editions, still riding that nostalgia formula from a decade earlier. 2K24 brought Kobe Bryant back after his passing, both as a tribute and as one of the emotional high points in cover history. By this point, the gameplay trailer had fully evolved into something closer to a movie trailer. Cinematic score, dramatic voiceover, slow motion hero shots of players who are also real, actively playing NBA superstars. Which brings us to right now. NBA 2K25 had Jason Tatum. 2K26 had Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And tomorrow, 2K27 drops its gameplay trailer with Victor Wembanyama, Caitlin Clark, and Derrick Rose fronting the release. The first current gen only NBA 2K, no more last gen consoles at all. Think about the distance we just traveled, from a demo kiosk in a GameStop in 1999 to a countdown clock, community, Easter egg hunting, leak culture, and a fully produced cinematic trailer dropping simultaneously worldwide in 2026. The game changed, but so did the way we get hyped for the game. And honestly, that's a story just as interesting as the game itself. So that's 26 years of NBA 2K gameplay trailers, from Allen Iverson and a Dreamcast, to Spike Lee directing your MyCAREER story, to whatever we're about to see tomorrow with 2K27. If you've been here for even a few of these eras, drop in the comments which cover athlete or trailer era hit you the hardest. I want to know how far back this channel's audience actually goes. And obviously, tomorrow's trailer drops, and we'll be breaking down every second of it right here. Follow Dallas Outcast so you don't miss it.